Twitter and Instagram have been using hashtags for many moons now. They've even proven so popular, they slip into real-world language. Hashtag don't fight the hashtag. And now YouTube is attempting to get its hashtag on in its very own way. So, what are they? Well, if you know and just want to find out how to use them, hit the timestamp in the comments or the description to get taken to that part. Otherwise, stay tuned. YouTube hashtags are another way of helping YouTube group your content. You simply add a hashtag to your description, it appears below your video, and then when clicked on, it takes you to more videos with the same hashtag. We add ours right down the bottom out of sight. You can also add them to the title, however they might not show up below the video like this if you do. Think of it as another way of adding your content to another playlist. But what do you write in your hashtags? Well, firstly, this isn't like Instagram where you bombard your description with the blighters. You want to use a maximum of 3. You also want to make these hashtags keywords. Legend has it that the first hashtag is the one that YouTube looks at for most ranking purposes. So make sure that one is most relevant to your title, the keyword you'd like to rank for. This video here will teach you how to research titles like a boss. The second and third tag you want to complement the first. So it could be a category the video sits in or your channel hashtag you'd like to dominate. I've clicked on a few of these channel hashtags in my research and well, nobody seems to be doing that well dominating their own random words. Part of me thinks, why would you want a channel hashtag anyway? You click it and you get taken to a list of your videos. Isn't that just called your channel? We're going to stick to keywords and categories, I think. Target a category that is relevant to your entire channel and add it to every video. You can do this once and never have to add it again on upload, like so. Go to your YouTube Studio, settings, upload defaults, and then add your hashtag at the bottom of your description. That way, if you ever forget to add one on upload, there'll always be one there. And also, if you've never filled out the default area of your description, then do it. It's going to save you a stack of time. Because your hashtags will help you group your content with other videos on the same topics, you need to make sure you're researching them beforehand. Check out your competition's videos on the same topics. Click their hashtags, see what other videos are in there. The potential for your channel here could be massive. Not everyone's using these yet, so you could rank your content easier in a place where it's very relevant. If your content is found in this way and then enjoyed by viewers, it will help your watch time and it could move your videos up the main search pages as your watch time and retention increases. Just make sure it's really relevant. If it's not, it's going to hit your click-through rate a lot, and that is bad news for your videos. Hashtag don't just randomly hashtag. So now you know where to put them, you need to know how to write them. So start with a hashtag. If you're on a Mac, hit Alt and 3 at the same time. If you're on a PC, well, that's your mistake, so good luck with that. Now we move on to a cautionary tale. If you're thinking these hashtags sound like a good idea, firstly, well done. Some creators are claiming these have helped their channel hit new heights because most creators don't actually use them yet. But secondly, when you upload a video, you get asked if you want to say where it has been recorded. If you want your hashtags to show on mobile or on a desktop, do not geotag your videos. Basically on any device. It overrides your hashtag, so it sits below your video, and then when clicked, it puts your video into a category of loads of other videos filmed in your area, all totally random. Unless your video is about your town, it's not going to help build your channel like regular hashtags, so avoid. Also, Hemel Hempstead has an indoor ski slope. Who could possibly compete with content about that? The next thing to consider is, should you add hashtags to your old videos? If you're a small creator, there's probably not much risk here. Editing your description could re-index your videos in search, so if you've got a few videos that put in a ton of views, I probably wouldn't touch it. If, however, like most small channels, you've got a ton of content that hasn't been discovered or picked up, then adding hashtags to your old videos descriptions could finally get them the recognition they deserve. So we'd say go for it. If you want to stay safe, then just add them to new ones. We have a question for you now. Firstly, have you hit like and subscribe? Secondly, have you been using hashtags in your videos and have you noticed a difference? And also, have you been clicking on other people's hashtags when you're using YouTube as a civilian, not a creator? Let us know in the comments, and then check out this video about how to research titles so you rank, and our latest release too. Oh, look at that. Looks like it's going to be a learning adventure you'll never forget. And of course, hit subscribe.